A young, simple guy goes to a party with his friends, just a normal night. Suddenly, he feels tired and sleeps for a bit. But when he wakes up, he finds all of his friends have turned into zombies. He discovers that during that brief nap, the world was destroyed, and the remaining zombies are now spread out everywhere. The problem is, he's trapped inside a house with tons of zombies, and he has absolutely no clue how to escape from them. What exactly happened? And what will he do next? That's what we'll find out in today's movie recap. So let's jump right into it. But as usual, before we start this video, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and share the video with anyone. Just send it to anybody you see. This actually helps the channel grow more and more. And now let's go ahead and start the video. The film begins with a guy named Sam. We see Sam heading to a party thrown by a friend at her house, but Sam isn't happy. He hates parties, and he's already exhausted. Sam approaches his friend, asking for the music tapes she borrowed. He needs them back so he can leave. His friend tells him to stay a little, and she'll grab the tapes when she has a moment. Sam agrees and stays, but soon gets bored. He goes back to his friend and asks about the tapes again. Suddenly, one of her friends starts bothering Sam, and they almost get into a fight. Sam's friend steps in, stops them, and tells Sam which room has his tapes so he can finally go. Sam heads to the room for the tapes, but he feels an extreme, unnatural tiredness. His nose even starts bleeding from the exhaustion. He closes the door, sits on a chair to rest for a bit, and unfortunately, he completely dozes off. A little later, Sam wakes up again, and that's when the craziness truly begins. In short, Sam wakes up and realizes it's daylight. He's surprised that absolutely no one woke him up to leave. He literally slept for a very long time. However, Sam focuses and goes to take his tapes, then steps out of the room he was in. Here, Sam is shocked by the state of the house. He finds the place completely wrecked with blood everywhere, like a massacre happened here. Sam is confused and begins checking the whole house until he finds one of his female friends. He calls out to her to see exactly what happened. Then comes the shock. Sam's friend lunges at him, trying to eat him. Why eat him? Because she has turned into a zombie. And it's not just her. The entire world got infected with the zombie virus during the brief time Sam was sleeping. Sam quickly escapes from the zombie, runs into a room, and locks himself in. Next, Sam looks out the window of the room he's in now. Here, he is stunned to see that the world has been completely destroyed. Every apartment he looks into, he finds the people inside have turned into zombies. Sam also sees a family in a house nearby. One member of the family has turned into a zombie, so the rest of the family runs out of the house and gets into a car to make their escape. But they make one tiny mistake. They make noise. As a result, the zombies gather around them and eat them. Of course, Sam sees all of this, and he is just as shocked as you are, my friend. Next, Sam grabs the mobile phone of one of the people who became a zombie here in the house. The phone belonged to a girl who was exchanging voice messages with her friend right as the zombies were spreading, all while Sam was sleeping. Sam listens to the messages. The girl tells her friend she's at the party, and people are starting to turn into zombies and attack each other. The friend also replies that he is somewhere else, but people there are also going mad and attacking each other. Sam hears all this and is utterly shocked. He just can't believe or grasp everything that happened while he was asleep. After listening, Sam starts searching the house and goes up to the roof, hoping to find someone to help him and tell him what to do. But Sam doesn't find a single soul, so he has no choice but to return to his place inside the house. He starts cleaning up the space so he can live there for a while, since he still doesn't know how long he'll be forced to stay or what his next move will be. Suddenly, Sam hears a loud noise right beneath him. Before Sam can even figure out what's going on, 2 shots are fired from below, piercing the ceiling and literally punching a hole through the floor where he is standing. Sam quickly begins tearing up the floor below him and drops down to the level right underneath. He finds a person who has killed himself using a rifle. Yes, the shots fired moments ago happened when this man took his own life. Of course, Sam is affected, but as we know, the living must continue on. So, Sam ignores the deceased person and begins searching the house for any food to eat. Don't forget, He's hungry too. But Sam doesn't find anything important in the house. Sam grabs the rifle the man used to kill himself. He then leaves and goes down to the main door of the building, locking it to ensure no zombies can enter the complex. Next, Sam enters one of the apartments in the building and finds food. He eats because he was starving and is happy that he found something. After that, he looks around for clothes and finds a cool-looking jacket, which he puts on, and continues searching the area. Then, Sam starts going through the apartments one by one, looking for anything that might be useful. He enters one apartment and a zombie attacks him. Sam struggles to push the zombie away until he finally manages to separate himself from it. Afterward, Sam marks the apartment door from the outside with an X, so he remembers there's a zombie inside and doesn't go back there. He continues checking the apartments in the building again. He enters one flat and finds a device they use to play music, and he also finds drums in the house. Since Sam loves music, he is thrilled with the items he found, as if he found treasure. Sam then leaves that apartment and goes to the building's elevator. He finds a person trapped inside the elevator, and naturally, that person has turned into a zombie. The most important thing is that the person is Alfred, a man who used to live in the building and whom Sam knows very well. Because of this, Sam feels a little sad for him and leaves him in the elevator as he is, then returns to the apartment. The next day, Sam stays in the apartment with the drums and just starts banging and hitting the drums, which cheers him up slightly. At the end of the day, he goes to sleep normally. When Sam wakes up the next day, he spends his time in the apartment doing literally anything. Sometimes he walks around the flat here and there, and other times he takes a paintball gun and shoots at the zombies and so on. Later, Sam starts smelling a terrible odor in the house. He follows the source of the smell until he finds two people who had died in that apartment. He goes to throw them out into the street, but honestly, his heart doesn't allow him to do that. So he takes the bodies, puts them in a room, and locks it. This stops the smell from spreading, and at the same time, he doesn't throw them out as he was going to do initially. At night, Sam goes to sleep, and after a while, he wakes up to a shocking scene. He sees many zombies gathered around him, starting to eat him. He wakes up because all of that was just a dream, my friend. Don't worry, and brace yourself, because Sam is still alive. Anyway, when Sam wakes up, he starts exercising in the house so he doesn't forget how to walk and move. Since he's trapped in the house literally all day, he has to keep his body moving regularly. From time to time, Sam goes to the elevator where Alfred is trapped and talks to him. He has no one else to talk to, of course. He knows Alfred is a zombie and doesn't understand anything he says, but you could say Sam is just letting things off his chest so he doesn't go crazy and feel like he's completely alone. After all this, Sam continues shooting the zombies with the paintball gun he has. During this, he spots a cat hiding under a car outside. He goes down to the main entrance and opens the building door. He starts calling the cat while holding some tuna in his hand to feed it. But the cat doesn't come to Sam and runs away from him. Sam runs after it to try and feed it. At that moment, several zombies attack Sam. Sam panics, fighting them off. He finally manages to escape them and rushes back into the building. Once inside, Sam checks himself over to see if he was bitten, but thankfully, he finds himself completely fine. He is relieved. Next, Sam takes the rifle he had previously retrieved from the man who took his own life, if you remember. He falls asleep with the rifle held close, so if he wakes up and finds any zombie, he can immediately shoot it. The problem is, while Sam is asleep, he accidentally pulls the trigger. He wakes up in a panic from the loud gunshot. When he realizes he fired the gun by mistake while sleeping, he starts laughing, relieved that he at least didn't accidentally kill himself due to his own foolishness. After that, Sam doesn't do much other than stay home. He goes to Alfred to talk for a bit, then goes back to the apartment to play the drums and so on. This is Sam's day, which keeps repeating itself daily. Sam literally starts to feel bored and wants to end his life because of everything that is happening, and because he feels like he is the last person on Earth and completely alone. But thankfully, Sam comes to his senses and doesn't do it. Then, my friend, one day while Sam was sleeping, he hears a noise coming from a room next to his in the apartment. He goes to check who is in the room, keeping his weapon ready for anything. However, in the room, he finds a girl named Sierra. Sierra is wounded, so Sam, of course, doesn't hurt her. On the contrary, he puts down his weapon and tries every way possible to treat her. The next day, Sierra is doing a little better, so he sits down to talk with her. Sierra tells him she was in a house nearby and was moving between houses via the rooftops because zombies can never climb on roofs. Sierra tells him she got hurt while she was doing this, forcing her to come down here to his house. She also tells him they need to find a way to leave because if they stay here, they will eventually die from a lack of food, especially since the zombies will eventually be able to break in, and then there will be no escape. Sam tells her that if they leave, they will also die because there are too many zombies in the streets and everywhere else. After that, Sam takes Sierra and begins showing her around the house. They come across the elevator where Alfred is imprisoned. Sierra suggests they need to finish him off, arguing that if he remains alive, he could easily break free and potentially kill them. But Sam explains to her that Alfred is securely locked up and can't harm them. More importantly, he respected Alfred before he turned and considers him a friend, so he doesn't want to kill him or even touch him. Sierra is surprised by Sam's words but doesn't argue, simply agreeing with him. A short while later, Sam can't find Sierra anywhere in the house. He is surprised and searches for her everywhere until Sam manages to locate Sierra, who is on the roof of the building. Sam asks Sierra what she is doing, and she tells him she is looking for a way for them to leave. Sierra suggests they jump from the roof and make their escape because the situation here is definitely not safe. However, Sam tells her that they won't leave because it is safe here, and she only wants them to leave so they can die. Sierra becomes annoyed by Sam's words. She leaves him and goes back to the room where she was hiding initially. Sam goes to her and keeps knocking on the door, but Sierra neither opens the door nor answers him. Sam finally forces the door open, only to be shocked that Sierra has died from the infection she had. Sam is deeply saddened by Sierra's death. He gently places her on the bed and creates a small, makeshift funeral for her out of respect. Sam is incredibly affected by her passing. After a not too long period, we see that Sam is finally ready to leave the house, just as Sierra had suggested earlier. But before he does that, he retrieves the tapes he originally came to take from his friend, if you recall. He proceeds to set fire to all of them. These tapes contained recordings of someone close to Sam, likely his fiancée or something similar. Sam is now burning them so there is nothing to tie him to the past. Next, Sam decides that he is finally leaving the house for good. But before Sam leaves the building, he doesn't forget Alfred, his friend. So, Sam goes to the elevator and opens the door for Alfred. Alfred steps out of the elevator and begins to roam and wander around the area freely. Surprisingly, he does not approach Sam or attack him, as if he knows this is his friend and cannot hurt him. In any case, Sam then starts heading up to the roof, as he will be leaving via the rooftop, just like Sierra told him. But before Sam can do that, the zombies suddenly manage to break into the house. Exactly as Sierra had predicted, the zombies begin running towards Sam to attack him. Sam fights them off, pushing them back by any means necessary. With great difficulty, he manages to reach the roof. A zombie follows him up, but Sam is able to push it away. Sam then ties a rope around himself and uses the rope to jump completely off the building. He then climbs a second building and sits on its roof. Only at this moment does Sam feel overwhelmingly happy, because he finally managed to escape his prison in the apartment building. Honestly, Sam doesn't know what will happen in the coming days. But the one thing Sam is sure of is that he will at least stay alive and continue trying to find someone to live with and keep him company in his loneliness in the middle of this destroyed world. I know, my friend, that the ending feels incomplete, but please, complain to the director, not me. I had nothing to do with it. The movie just ends here this time. And I truly hope you enjoyed it. That's all for now. Peace out.